Well, hello, welcome to Tablescapes and Decor, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Well, today I have a different sort of video for you. I'm not going to be doing a tablescape, I'm not going to be decorating or doing any home decor, but I am going to finally be tackling my mess of a yard. Now, if you're new here, you don't know this story, but if you follow me, then you know that I purchased this house a few years ago. It was abandoned, it was a complete fixer-upper, and I've spent several years gradually restoring the home. Now, the side patio, I decorate that every year. It looks good and, needs a little work, but I'm able to decorate it and enjoy it. But this backyard, oh my God, as you can see, it needs a lot of work. Now, here's my dilemma. I'm going to be entertaining my family for the Labor Day holiday, so I don't have much time to get this yard into some sort of shape. Now, this yard goes back quite a bit. You can't really see from these photos, but it goes back probably about an acre or so. However, only the lower part that we're looking at now, and then there's another little terrace area, is level and usable actually. And what I want to do is get at least this lower level to look nice or look better so that when I'm entertaining, I won't be embarrassed. I'd also like to be able to barbecue back here. So I've got my work cut out for me. It's August. Labor Day's right around the corner, and we'll see what we can do here. I don't know. But what I did was I went to ChatGPT and said, hey, can you come up with a DIY plan to landscape a yard like this? And I uploaded some photos. Now, Chat gave me some ideas like stabilizing, cleaning up, defining some zones, doing some planting, adding some lights, gave me some budget levels such as a $500, $1,000, and a $2,000 budget. Really gave me, as you can see here, its honest opinion, said the yard has some good bones and that I really, just need to do some work. So I'm probably going to be somewhere between the $500 and $1,000 budget, closer to $500 if possible, but we'll see. Now again, Chat lists out a few things under each of the budgets and basically came up with a theme for me, and I love it. It's the Woodland Modern Retreat theme, and that means going with some dark mulch, natural stone. Now it talks about planting ferns and hostas, but I'll have to stick with a little more deer resistant types of plants, but we'll see about that. It talks about adding some lights, staining the fence. Now Chat says I should stain it black. I'm thinking it'll be dark brown, but we'll see. Adding some simple seating. Now I do plan to and would like to have at least a fire pit area in the back if I can do that. Now also it laid out for me what I can do the very first weekend to get out and remove some weeds, do some pressure washing and cleaning up, and voila. This is the plan that Chat gave me. So what I said is, hey, give me two ideas. One on the lower end, $500-$600. The other maybe $1,000 to $2,000, and this is what it gave me. So I think I'm probably going to be closer to the photo on the left. I don't think I'm going to be able to, even though I do want to do a fire pit and a couple of chairs, I'm not going to probably have time or have in the budget to do the seating the way Chat depicts it. But I'm going to do a little of both. I'm going to do the plants. I really love the pathway idea. I think that's gorgeous. Redoing the pavers. Now I'll be cleaning up that area with the gravel, getting all the weeds out of that and just kind of redoing that, cleaning that up a bit. You can also see there's a large black pipe there. Now that's actually the drainage coming off the gutter, so the downspout rather. So I'll get rid of that and maybe bury that. Now I also asked chat if it could give me a shopping list, and it did. So here you see it has everything listed out, the plants, the lights, miscellaneous. Gave me some ideas on how many plants I'm gonna need to get the coverage that I want. Now again, I'll probably replace some of these plants with more deer resistant plants, but still, I like the way it laid everything out. Talks about how much mulch I'll need, and the mulch would go right in front of the wall. I'll be rebuilding that wall. It also, I'll need landscaping fabric, river rock, solar lighting, some patio refresh supplies, and such as some sand for the pavers and some leveling sand. Of course, I'll need things like weed killer, plant fertilizer, gloves, etc., etc. Now, what's nice about chat, it even tells me where everything goes. So if I follow the blueprint, then basically it's telling me, where to put, what to put on the hill, what to do with the stone wall, where to place my lights, and even laid out a week 1 installation plan. And I'll try to follow this, and also day 1 and day 2, and a shopping list by store. Now, I'm probably going to do most of the shopping at Home Depot, and if you'll hang on here in a little bit, I'm going to take you with me to Home Depot, and we'll see what we can find. But also mentioned Facebook Marketplace as a place to get, plants and river rock and things like that. I hadn't really thought of that. Also suggest going with smaller 1-gallon plants, just to save some money. And because it's end of season, I should be able to get some things on sale. So this is what I'm hoping to do right here. I'm hoping that I can get this look. Again, I am going to clean up that gravel area more so than it is in the picture there, but we'll see. So basically for what I'm going to do today is really just try to do some cleanup back here. I'm also going to take some measurements so that I know, what I need before I go to the store. I know that I'm going to have to get some pickets for the back fence there to replace the broken pickets and kind of shore it up a little bit. And then, of course, I'm going to stain it. Now, eventually, I do want to fence in the entire yard, but for now, I'll be satisfied with just making the fence look a little better. Of course, I'll get all of the weeds out of the gravel area there. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to completely redo that, with the time limit that I have, but I'll do as much as I can to make that area better, make it a little more usable. And there's a few things I also want to do that I don't have on the list, like redoing the window well, making that look a little better, or at least the cover for the window well. And we'll see what I can get done. But in the end, it's got to look better than it does now. That's the way I'm thinking about it. And I'm hopeful that I can get the tree trimmed that's kind of hanging over the yard a little bit, and then I can put a fire pit, maybe a couple of chairs and a fire pit right there in the middle. So, all right, guys, I'm going to stop talking here in a little bit, just let you watch me work. But I do have a question for you. Do you have any big outdoor projects that you're going to be working on for this latter part of the summer? Are you going to be doing any entertaining, maybe for Labor Day? You're going to have a cookout or anything like that? And also, have you thought about how you're going to transition your home for fall? Can't believe it, but it's August. It's gonna be fall before we know it. So I have some things planned after I tackle the yard, but I'd love to hear what you guys have on your to-do list too. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna stop talking and I'll be back in a little bit, and we're gonna then head to Home Depot. All right, so I think this is pretty much all I'm going to get done today before I go shopping. Again, I'll go ahead and spray this mulch off camera. I'll be doing a few measurements and writing a few things down. I've printed out all of my lists from ChatGPT and added a few things of my own, and we'll just see what what they have at Home Depot. Now, I may end up going to Lowe's as well for a few things, but for today, I think probably I'll just see what they have at Home Depot. Some things I'll pick up. I'll price a few things, but we'll just see. We'll see what they have. I know that this time of the year, usually a lot of things are on sale, so I'm hoping I can find a few sales. Now, the first place I went was to look for some stain for the fence. Now, years ago, when I moved into the house, I did stain the fence with sort of a clear water sealer, and I'll show you what I used. Here it is, this Olympic water guard. I actually used a semi-transparent, and I thought it looked good back then, but that's been several years. I do think I'm going to go with the dark brown stain, but I didn't really find what I wanted today, so I picked up the pamphlet. I'm going to take that home and look at it a little bit and just come back and get exactly what I want. Now, I know that I'm going to need wood mulch, And I was looking at the black wood mulch and also the brown, and I decided to go with the brown. I decided to go with the black wood mulch. I have black in the front of the house, and so I like the brown, and maybe next year I'll try the brown, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do black since I have that black within the front of the house. I also looked at the pebbles and the river rocks. Now I'm going to use those to line the pathway, and then I'll pick up some bags of the Vigoro marble chips, because that'll be for the, for the gravel area behind the house. Now, the reason that gravel is there is I installed a French drain back there, and it helps deal with the water if there would be a water problem because of the slope behind the house, and that gravel in the French drain works great. So here are the pavers. Now you can see the smaller 12 by 12 pavers. I'll get more of those. I can reuse a lot of the ones I have too. Those are $1.25. And then let's see, I think the larger pavers were $5.27. Now these are the blocks I'm going to use to rebuild the wall. I think they're perfect. This old castle look. They're called Beltis wall blocks. They look exactly or very close to the picture, the ChatGPT picture, and I think they kind of go with that woodland theme. Now I could also get the mini Beltis. I've used those in the front of my house for the front retaining wall that I did, but I think for this wall I'm going to go with the larger blocks. So I'm probably going to need some help with that because they're a little bit heavier, and but we'll see. I may also get some of these brick pavers to accent the area that I'm going to build where the grill is going to go, but we'll see. Now I haven't decided how I'm going to do the pavers. These are the edging strips that lock in the pavers. I may get a couple of those, and I may use the paver base, but I'm certainly going to need a couple bags, maybe 3 bags or so of the paver sand there. Now I'm also going to need to get landscaping fabric. I don't know that I'm going to do the hill with fabric, but definitely where the mulch is going right in front of the wall, I'll definitely need some fabric for that. I'll probably go with heavy duty, at least medium duty. And so the light duty, that's the $24.97, but I'll probably end up going with the black that you see there. I think that's $59 a roll, and that's like max weed control. That way hopefully it'll last for a little while. And again, I'll get a roll for $59, and that should do the trick. I might even put some mulch in front of the fence. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. And maybe put plants and lights there too. I don't know. Now again, for the plants, I'm going to stick with the deer resistant plants. These are boxwood, baby gem boxwoods. Deer typically just don't bother these. I have these in my front landscaping. So I'll probably be using these, and I'll see if I can find a couple of other deer resistant plants to add a little variety. Also, of course, I'm going to need some solar lights. So I really like these square ones. They're $9.97 each. I try to get metal solar lights. I think they last a bit longer than the plastic ones. Those seem to kind of break down over time. I'm also going to need some string lights for the fire pit area. And I think I may put some on the fence. So that we can use that area at night. And I'm probably going to need some of the light poles here too. I thought about doing posts, but we'll see. I'm either going to do the post with the concrete and then, you know, kind of do those, or I'll get those light poles. Okay, so here's just a few more lights to look at. These are a little more affordable. You can get 4 in a pack. And again, I end up going with the square ones, but I like these as well. And I've used them before. Actually, I think I have these on the side of the house. So pretty big on solar lights, and really make the space look nice at night. And I feel like it makes it safer because you can kind of see where you're going. So lots of nice selections here. Don't think I'll have to go to any other stores to get what I need in terms of the lighting. I do like these too, and they are metal, but and oh, they're 15 lumens, so that means they're pretty bright. And I also looked at some furniture. Now I do want to get a couple of chairs later on, maybe next year. If I have a chance to really add a patio back there, I'll probably get a table and chairs, or maybe move something that I already have back there. But just thought I'd look to see what they have. I always love wicker furniture, and I wanted to see what they had. This is really well priced at $149, and but I don't think I'll be buying any of that. I have enough seating on the side patio. Again, I do want to put the fire pit and a couple of chairs in the back, but that's it. Now I do need some storage. I'll be looking for a tool shed, and I also need a storage box, rather a patio storage box for my pillows and things like that. And I think I'm gonna end up getting this storage unit right there, the one that was $2.99, and then another one of these boxes, so when it rains I can take my pillows and put them in that rather than taking them back inside. Also looked at some tools. I know that I'll need lots of things like weed killer, probably some bug spray and things like that to get the yard ready. And but you know, I think I can pretty much find everything I need at Home Depot. So, all right, guys. Now, I hope you come back and, you know, for the next part of this series. And I'm really hoping that I can take this mess of a yard and turn it into something like this. A place that I can sit and just enjoy, that my family can enjoy. And we'll see if I can do it. But again, this is to be continued. I hope you'll come back for part 2 and beyond. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or fantastic night. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.